Hello learners! Quick question. Have you ever had a snack and then felt like you could run around the playground for hours? Or maybe you ate something and suddenly felt tired and grumpy, like a grizzly bear who just woke up from a nap? Well, guess what? That's no accident. The food you eat can actually affect your mood. Today, we're going to learn how to use that knowledge to choose foods that will super boost our moods. Are you curious? Let's fire up those neurons and learn something new. In our last lesson, we learned that food powers our brains, giving us the fuel to learn new things and get smarter. Well, if food is our brain's fuel, then what happens when we're low on fuel? Well, when a machine starts to run out of battery, it slows down. The same thing happens with our brain and body. When we're low on energy, we might start to feel a little slow. What kind of feelings do we have when we're a little down? Maybe we feel sad, maybe tired or bored, or a little grumpy. All of that could just mean your brain's battery is a little low. And to perk it back up, you can have a snack. It's snack time! But not just any snack, you need a brain snack. Look, when it's time for a movie or a birthday party, sure, have a treat. But when it's time to learn, it's time for brain fuel. So, what kinds of foods make us feel awesome? Well, everything on our superpower menu, of course. You learned all about these nutrient-rich foods in our last lesson. Things like fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. When we eat them, they give our brains superpowers, helping us think, play, and laugh. That's a great start, but I've got some more tips on how to keep our brains happy. The first is, easy on the sugar. Sure, sugar can taste good, and sometimes when you eat something sugary like candy, you might feel a burst of energy. But then a little later you feel super tired, like a robot running out of batteries. That's because sugary foods give us a quick energy boost, but it doesn't last very long, and that's not what we want. We want to feel ready to learn. Smart snacks like nuts, grains, and proteins give us a steady stream of energy all day. No crashing robots here. The second tip is drink water. Water is our secret ingredient. It's like oiling the gears in a machine. When we don't drink enough water, our brains get foggy and we feel cranky like a grumpy cactus in the desert. So remember to sip, sip, sip throughout the day to keep our brains cool and happy. The third tip is find the omegas. There is a food ingredient with a really crazy sounding name. It's omega-3 fatty acids. Pretty wild, right? Well, these omega-3 fatty acids are super brain helpers, hiding in foods like fish, walnuts, and avocado. They give your brain a big ol' high five and say, hey, let's feel happy today. It's your brain's favorite snack time buddy. And now the last tip is to slow down. When we eat mindfully, we take our time to enjoy the flavors, smells, and textures of our food. It's like giving our brains a moment to say, yum, thanks for the tasty energy. So next time you eat, try to notice every bite. Your brain will say thank you. Remember learners, the food we put into our bodies powers our brain and affects our mood. I know I like to feel happy and alert, so I'm ready to play and learn. I bet you do too. So be sure to choose mood foods that will keep your brain happy and ready to learn. Congratulations, you just got smarter. Thanks for joining us today, learners. Now you've got some superpowered tips for keeping your brain happy and your mood in a superpower mode. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and until next time, keep those brains growing.